Setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. Indeterminate. Progress indicator.
Srinu Kapila 109 gem. Start.
Setting up your meeting for YouTube. Indeterminate. Progress indicator. Setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. Heading 4. Indeterminate. Progress indicator. Copyright 2020. 0%. Video. Oh, button. System launcher. Zoom picture in picture.
Good morning to everybody.
Collapsed. Current. Collapsed. Current view. Oh, button. Settings. Windows system launcher. And created. Open app door. And created. And
GB
created. Zoom
inaugurated
picture in
gem.
picture.
Online.
Match between best and better teams. We are going to play
Sai Chidaram 222 gem.
a good match today. It is a trial match to YouTube Live.
And created. Team battle. Mute messages. Send message. Button. Share room link. Button. Alert users. Button. Collapsed. Current view active speaker. Double tap. Select any gemstone. Online. Map player. Not selected. Start game.
Your captain is flipping the coin.
Okay. Better team captain Ashok going to flip the coin.
Tails is the call.
Tail is the call. Let us see.
Tails it is. Your team won the toss in selecting
Yes,
game.
Ashok won the toss. Better team captain Ashok won the toss. And opponent captain is
You're batting. Zoom picture in picture.
Uppal Srinivas.
Welcome. You are batting.
Ashok won the toss and selected to bat first.
And created. Zoom picture in picture.
New
Let us
bowler.
see.
P. Nagaraj gem.
P. Nagaraju from bowling side, best team side. He is first bowler. Let us see who are the strikers for batting side. Ashok will.
New striker. Srinivas Reddy gem.
Yes, new striker is Srinivas Reddy from better team. Another non-striker is.
New non-striker. LNGB 16. Your team is selecting hit.
Yes, non-striker is Naresh. First ball going to
Bowler 5. 4 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
4 runs.
5. Image.
5 from.
Your team is
bowler
selecting
side.
hit.
4 runs.
Bowler 5. 3 run. Waiting. Your team is selecting
3
hit.
runs. Now strike came to Naresh. 3 runs. 7 for 2 after 2 balls.
That's it. Score after 3 balls is 7 for 1.
Duck out.
Waiting for
First
opponent
ball
ball.
duck for-
Waiting for selection of striker.
Third ball he claimed a wicket. Nagaraju. Naresh is duck out. Waiting for
Srinu Kapila 1. New striker. Rapaka Vicky gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
Vicky from better team.
Kavan Nagula star. Pig dance.
Very
Your team is
good
selecting
bowling
hit.
by P. Nagaraju. Pasunuri Nagaraju. One of
Bowler 5. 3 run.
yes.
Waiting. Your
again,
team is selecting
3
hit.
runs. Strike came to Srinivas Reddy. He is on
Bowler 6. Satyarayana. Your team is selecting hit.
after 5 balls. 13.
That's out. Score after 6 balls is 13 for 2. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of non-striker.
Takarikia
Waiting for selection of bowler.
also out.
New bowler.
So-
Satyarayana P star.
After 1 over,
Srinivas Reddy gemstone. Golden. Robaka Vicky gem. Satyarayana B. Score. 13/2.
13/2.
New non-striker. Sai Chidaram 222 gem.
Next.
Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Second down batsman Sai Chadram came. Let us see. 13
Bowler
for
6.
2.
Rapaka Vicky gem. Cry.
Okay.
Your team is
Again.
selecting hit.
Then striking
Bowler 6. 5 run.
5
Waiting for
runs.
opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Again Srinivas Reddy came for batting. Striker sent. Let us see. After 2
Bowler 4. 5 run. Score after 9 balls is 26 for 2.
26
Waiting for opponent ball.
9 balls.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 6. 3 run.
Yes,
Waiting
again,
for opponent
3.
ball. Your team is selecting hit.
5-3, 5-3.
Srinivas Reddy gemstone. Golden 18. Open parent. 5. Close parent.
Srinivas Reddy is on 18.
Open scoreboard. Button.
Bowler
Side
5.
Srinivas Reddy
3
gemstone.
run.
Golden 21.
Waiting for
Side
opponent
Chadram
ball.
222 gemstone. Golden 8. Open parent. 2. Close parent.
Sai Chadram 22.
Your team is selecting hit.
6.
Bowler 6. 3 run. Score after 12 balls is 35 for 2. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for new bowler. P. Nagaraj gem. Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Score. 35/2.
That's out. Waiting for opponent ball.
Nagaraj
Waiting for
claimed his
selection of
third
striker.
wicket is first ball of second over. His second over. After 2.1, 35 for 3.
Score.
Zachariah P. Star. Very happy.
Ready. Side chatter room 200. Open scoreboard. Button.
Sai Chadram
New
out.
striker. Nagasiba. Your team is selecting hit.
Next Nagasivareddy, next batsman. Sai Chadram out. Ricky
Bowler 1. 6 run.
out, 6.
Waiting for opponent ball.
And first batsman Naresh is out.
Your team is selecting hit.
First ball.
Bowler 5. 3 run. Your team is selecting hit.
Again Srinivas Reddy came for batting.
Srinivas Reddy Gemstone Colon 21. Open Baron 6. Close Baron.
Bowler 6. 2 run. Wait. Your team is selecting hit.
Open scoreboard. Button. Srinivas Reddy Gemstone Colon 23. Open Baron 7. Close Baron.
Bowler 4. 3 run. Waiting for. Your team is selecting hit.
6. Again Nagasiva came for batting. Nagaraju claimed 3 wickets in his.
Srinivas Reddy Gemstone Colon 3-27. Open Baron
Bowler
1.5.
6.
Close
2
Baron.
run. Score after 18 balls is 51 for 3. Waiting for opponent ball. New bowler. Srinu Kapila 109 gem. Waiting for
Captain
opponent
came
ball.
for bowling. Srinu Kapula. Captain came for bowling.
Your team is selecting hit.
Proceedings from captain.
Bowler
Srinivas
2.
Reddy
4 run.
Gemstone Colon 3.
Waiting for
Open
opponent
scoreboard.
ball.
Button.
Srinivas Reddy at striker's end.
Your team is selecting hit. Fans out. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of striker.
Claim his
New striker.
first wicket
Ashok CH gem. Waiting for opponent
Srinivas
ball.
109 Gemstone. 3. Image.
on 3 on button 3.
Your team is selecting hit.
Srinivas Reddy out.
Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone Colon. Ashok CH Gemstone Colon 0. Open Baron
Bowler
0.
4.
Close Baron.
5 run.
Yes,
Score after
Ashok
21
came
balls is 60 for
batting.
4. Waiting for opponent
5
ball.
in his first ball.
Your team is selecting hit.
Nagasiva batting. Striker set.
Bowler 5. 3 run.
Yes,
Waiting for
again,
opponent
3
ball.
runs. Again Ashok came for batting. Srinu Kapula,
Your
he's
team
also
average a
a very
gem.
good
Thinking.
bowler.
Fans out. Waiting for opponent ball.
Claimed
Waiting for selection of striker.
Second wicket Nagasiva Reddy.
Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone Colon 4. Ashok CH Gemstone Colon. Open scoreboard. Button.
Ashok is gone for
Ashok CH Gemstone Colon 5. Open Baron 2. Close Baron.
5 runs.
Open scoreboard. Button. Ashok CH Gemstone Colon 5. Open Baron 2.
Keen
Nagasiva
average
Reddy
gem.
Gemstone Colon 14. Open. Srinu Kapila 109
New
Gemstone
striker.
Colon 2. National
Sridhas
Open
ready
Baron 0.
gem.
5. Close Baron.
Waiting for opponent ball.
Last ball of
Your team is selecting hit.
4th over.
Nagasiva Reddy. Open scoreboard. Button.
Again Srinivas Reddy came for second time for batting.
Bowler 2. 5 run.
Yes.
Score after 24 balls is 68 for 5. Waiting for opponent ball.
After
Waiting for
24
selection of bowlers.
balls,
New bowler.
68
No one
for
Anil
5.
Bobby Star. Waiting for opponent ball.
one more good bowler came to
Your team is
proceeding.
selecting hit. Bowler 3. 5 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
Yes, Srinivas Reddy
Your team is selecting hit.
went to the strikers, non-strikers end.
Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Nagasiva Reddy on strike.
Nagasiva Reddy
Bowler
Gemstone Colon
5.
14. Open
4
Baron 4.
run.
Close Baron.
Waiting for opponent ball.
Open scoreboard. Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone Colon 18. Open Baron 5. Close Baron.
Your team is selecting hit.
18 runs. He is batting on 18.
Bowler 3. 5 run. Score after 27 balls is 82 for 5. Waiting for
Open
opponent ball.
scoreboard. Srinivas Reddy Gemstone
Your
Colon
team
10.
is
Open Baron 2.
selecting hit.
Open scoreboard. Button.
Srinivas Reddy came for strike.
Bowler 6. 0 run. Waiting for opponent
0
ball.
runs. He is
Your team
defending,
is selecting hit.
playing defensively.
Bowler 6. 2 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
Yes, they have to play defensively sometime because they lost their 5 wickets for
Your team is selecting hit.
below 80 runs.
Bowler 4. 0 run. Score after 30 balls is 84 for 5. Waiting for opponent.
He
New
played
bowler. Pavan Nagula Star.
Two
Waiting for
defensive
opponent ball.
balls. Again, Pawan came from bowling. From
Your team is selecting hit.
side.
Srinivas Reddy Gemstone Colon 12. Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone Colon 23. Open Baron 6. Close Baron.
Nagasiva batting on 23.
Srinivas Reddy Gemstone Colon 12. Open Baron 5. Close Baron.
Ready on 12.
Payment Nagula Star Colon
Bowler
0.
4. 1
Open Baron
run.
0. Close
Waiting for
Baron.
opponent ball.
Score. 85/5.
85/5.
Balls left. 29 off 60.
Just less than 5 overs remaining.
Your team is selecting hit.
85 is good
Bowler 3.
score,
1 run. Waiting for
half
opponent
of the
ball.
wickets are
Your team is selecting hit.
both are paying.
Fans out. Score after 33 balls. Rapaka Vicky Gem. Please like, share, subscribe Telugu Vision YouTube channel.
Pawan Nagula also got his first wicket on 5 number.
Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Nagasiva Reddy gone for
Nagasiva Reddy Gemstone Colon 24. Open Baron 8. Close Baron.
24
New striker.
runs.
Saitadaram 2. P. Nagaraj Gem. Super.
Next, Sai Chadram came for batting second time.
Your team is selecting hit.
Pawan bowling well. Let us see what is
Bowler
the
5. 1
target
run.
for
Waiting for
best
opponent ball.
team. Srinivas Reddy on strike. Sai Chadraman non-strike.
Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 4. 2 run.
Yes,
Waiting for opponent ball.
4 from bowler side, 2 from. You can listen and
Your team is
observe
selecting
the
hit. Bowler 4. 5 run.
commentary
Score after
also.
36 balls is 94 for 6. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of bowler.
94
New bowler.
for 6.
Srinu Kapila 109 gem.
Just
Waiting for
24
opponent ball.
balls remaining. 24
Your team is
balls
selecting hit.
remaining. Srinivas Kapula bowling his second over.
Bowler 5. 6 run.
6
Waiting for
runs.
opponent ball. Satya Ryan P-Star. Stay due to Telugu Vision YouTube channel. Your team is selecting hit.
6 runs by Srinivas Reddy.
That's out. Waiting for opponent ball.
Open barrel bowling.
Waiting for selection of striker.
5. Image.
Yes, Srinivas Reddy out on 5. So Kapula Srinu
Side chatter of 220. Srinu Kapila 109 gems. Stone cold 3-23. Open barrel 1.2. Close barrel.
claim his third wicket in his second over. Kapula Srinu claim his
New
third
striker.
wicket.
Nagasiba ready gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
Nagasiba
Your team is
ready.
selecting hit.
Batting second time. He is batting second time.
Satya Ryan P-Star. Super.
Well bowling from best team side. Better has
Bowler
to
2. 5
improve
run.
their
Score after
betterness.
39 balls is 105 for 7. Waiting for opponent ball.
5 runs.
Your team is selecting hit.
Nagasiba ready. Side chatter of 220. Open scoreboard. Button.
Sai batting. Strikers end.
That's out. Waiting for opponent ball.
6.
Waiting for selection of striker.
Is out on 6. Boundary line. The Kapula Srinu claim his fourth wicket.
Satya
Nagasiba
Ryan
ready. Gem. Stone
P-Star.
cold 5.
Common boys
Srinu
come
Kapila
on.
109 gems. Stone cold 4.
Team moderator
1.
gem.
1.1. Close barrel.
New
After
striker. LNGB 1602 gem. Waiting for opponent ball. Your team is selecting hit.
Naresh came again.
Bowler 3. 1 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
First time he out for duck.
Your team is selecting hit.
This time he opened his account with 1 run.
Score. 106/8.
106.8.
Balls left. 19 off 60.
19 balls remaining.
Bowler 4. 2 run. Score after 42 balls is 108 for 8. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting. New bowler. Palakota D. Venk gem. Waiting for opponent ball.
Balls left. 108/8. Score. Collected any gem. Stone cold is score.
Okay, Vijay sir came for bowling first time. He is playing his mostly first match in the team.
Your team is selecting hit.
Collected any Nagasiba ready gem. Stone cold 7. Open barrel 2. Close barrel.
Bowler
LNG
2.
1602 gem.
4
Stone cold 5.
run.
Open barrel
Waiting
2.
for
Close barrel.
opponent ball.
Naresh is striking. Naresh as a striker he hit for 4 runs. First
Your team
ball
is selecting hit.
runs.
Bowler 4. 1 run. Waiting for opponent
Very
ball.
good. Defensive.
Your team is selecting
Strike
hit.
rotating. Both batsmen are strike rotating. Let us see how much target they give to
Bowler 5. 6 run.
6.
Score after 45 balls is 119 for 8. Waiting for opponent ball.
sixer. After
Your team is LNGB 1602 gem. Clap.
15 balls remaining, just 2 wickets are there. 8 wickets.
Bowler 5. 4 run. Waiting for opponent ball.
4-1-4, 4-1-6-4.
Rapaka Vicky gem. Head blast. LNGB 1602 gem. Clap.
Good batting by Nagasiva.
Your team is selecting hit. That's out. Waiting for opponent ball. Waiting for selection of striker.
Collected any 5. Image.
Satya
Yes,
Ryan.
sir. Claimed
New
his
striker.
first
Ashok
wicket.
CH gem. Waiting for opponent
Nagasiva
ball.
out on 5. This is the last wicket for better team.
Balls left.
Your team is
13 off
selecting
60.
hit.
Balls left. 123/9.
123-9.
Bowler 3. 2 run. Score after 48 balls is 125 for 9.
Balls left.
New
12 off
bowler.
60.
P. Nagaraj gem.
Just
Waiting for
12
opponent ball.
balls remaining.
Balls
Nagaraj
left.
bowling
100.
third
Score.
over.
P. Nagaraju gem. Stone cold 3-29. Open
Your
barrel
team
2.
is selecting hit.
Score. P. Nagaraju gem. Stone cold
Bowler 6.
3-29. Open
5
barrel 2.
run.
Close barrel.
Waiting for opponent ball.
He is bowling his third over. It's not
Your team is selecting hit.
good.
Bowler 5. 2 run. Waiting for
Only
opponent
you
ball.
have to use only 2 time for a bowler.
Your team is
Each
selecting
bowler
hit.
has to bowl two overs only.
Bowler
It
5.
is
3
time
run.
match.
Your team is selecting
No
hit.
worries. We can accept all those things.
Bowler 6. 4 run. Waiting for
Ashok
opponent
CH
ball.
gem. Stone cold 7. Open barrel 3. Close barrel.
Ashok batting.
LNGB 1602 gemstone colon 15 open parent 5 closed parent.
Naresh also batting as a
Your team is
striker.
selecting hit.
Ashok CH P Nagaraju gemstone
Bowler
colon 3
4,
43
6
open
run.
parent 2.4
Waiting
closed
for
parent.
opponent ball.
Ashok CH P Nagaraju gemstone colon 3 49 open parent 2 point. Score 145/9.
145.
Balls left 7 off 60.
Just one ball remaining in the last second over. That is ninth over.
Saichadaram 222 gem. Your team is selecting hit. Bowler 6, 1 run. Score after
Ball left.
54 balls is 146. Rapaka Vicky gem. Shout.
146
New
runs.
bowler.
Six
Pawan
off six.
Nagula star.
Six
Waiting for
runs
opponent ball.
remaining.
Shout. Image.
Pawan Nagula.
Time left. Previous speed. Commentary. Next speed. Button. Partnership colon 23
Your
open
team
parent
is
7 closed
selecting
parent.
hit.
Last wicket partnership 20.
Bowler 4, 3 run.
23
Waiting
runs.
for
Next speed.
opponent ball.
Partnership colon 26 open parent 8 closed parent.
8 balls 26 runs. Let us see if they manage 5 balls to score.
Your team is selecting hit.
Score will be good.
Bowler 6,
Ashok
5
CH
run.
gemstone colon 12.
Waiting for
David
opponent
Nagel
ball.
score 154/9.
154.
Your team is
4
selecting
balls
hit.
remaining.
That's out. Score after. Your team has scored 154 runs in 57 balls. Now defend 154 runs in 60 balls to win this game.
And cricket. Zoom picture in
Welcome.
picture.
You are bowling.
Okay. 155 is the target.
New
of
striker.
best bowler.
Satyarayana P star.
Satyanarayana came as a striker.
New non-striker. No one Anil Bobby star.
Anil Babi is non-striker. Let us see who is first bowler from better team. 155.
New bowler. Rapaka Vicky Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Rapaka Vicky is a first bowler. Satyanarayana and Anil Babi both are openers waiting for first ball.
Open parent and closed parent. 1, 2, 0. 3. Your team is selecting ball.
Rapaka Vicky has to select his ball.
Better. Time
New
left colon
bowler.
3 seconds.
Rapaka Vicky Gem.
Previous speed. Button. Time left colon 26 seconds. Waiting for selection of bowler.
He is not responding. Rapaka Vicky.
New bowler. LNGB 1602
Yes.
Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Better team change bowler as a LNGB means Naresh as a first bowler. Let us see.
0. Image. Second. Your team is selecting ball.
Waiting for opponent bat.
First ball,
Bowler 6, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
2 runs.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6,
Satya
5 run.
batting.
Your team is selecting ball.
5 runs and
Waiting for opponent bat.
Anil came for a striker's end.
Bowler 2, 4 run.
4
Score
runs.
after 3 balls is waiting for opponent bat. That's out. Required 144 runs from 56 balls. Your team is
Naresh
selecting
claimed
ball.
his first wicket
Waiting for selection of striker.
on 6. Naresh claimed his first
Ashok C.
wicket.
Rapaka Vicky Gem. New striker. P. Nagaraj Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
P. Nagaraj came as a
Saichadaram 222
one
Gem.
down-
Wow.
One down bat.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Naresh claimed his first wicket on 4th.
That's
ball.
out. Your team is
fifth
selecting
wicket
ball.
Also.
Waiting for selection of
3.
striker.
Image. Open parent 3. Image.
Yes, Naresh came his second wicket also on 3.
Ashok CH Gem. Clap.
Just 2 balls, 2 wickets. 1 ball remaining in first over.
Rapaka Vicky Gem.
There
Shout.
is a chance to hat trick. Let us see.
Satyarayana P star colon. Srinu Kapila 109 gemstone. Open scoreboard. Button.
Srinu Kapula, captain, has came for batting.
Nagasiba Ready Gem. Super.
Let us see.
P. Nagaraj Gem. Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 5, 2
No,
run.
there is no
Saichadaram 222
2
Gem.
runs.
No words.
After 6
Srinu
balls,
Kapila 109 gem. LNGB score 13/2.
13/2. Same. The better team also scored 13 for 2.
New bowler. Saichadaram 222 Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Sai Chadram came and Satya is striker. Seems to be
Waiting for opponent bat.
one more wicket in this over.
That's out. Your team is selecting ball.
My prediction
Waiting
is
for
right.
selection of striker.
Image.
Sai
New striker,
claimed his
Pawan
first
Nagula
wicket
star.
on
Your team is selecting
first
ball.
In his first ball, Pawan came as a batter.
Waiting. Ashok CH Gem. Pig
13 for
dance.
3. Very good bowling. Let us see Pawan how he will play.
Bowler 3, 6 run. Rapaka Vicky Gem. Shout.
Good batting. Pawan
Waiting for
always
opponent bat.
trying to hit the ball out of the stadium or out of the ground or into the crowd. But
Bowler 6, 1 run. Score after 9 balls is 20 for 3.
Keep
Your team is selecting ball.
1 run. Game strike, non-striker.
Waiting for opponent
David
bat.
Daniel Stark goals. Sinu Kapila 109 gems
Bowler
of gold.
5,
Open Baron
2
1
run.
close Baron.
Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
Sinu Kapla playing.
Bowler 5, 4 run. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat. That's out. Required 129 runs from 48 balls. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for selection of non-striker. Waiting for selection of bowler.
Peanut Raju Gemstone.
New non-striker. Peanut, non-super ready gem. Clap.
Score 26/4.
26 for 4. 35 for 4 by the,
New bowler.
the same
Rapaka
time.
Vicky gem. Your team is selecting
Peanut
ball.
Raju Gemstone goal 0 open Baron. David Daniel Stark goal
Rapaka
7
Vicky
open Baron
gem.
2 close Baron.
Shout.
Okay, Nagaraj came again as the second batter.
Open scoreboard. David Daniel Stark goal 7 open Baron 2 close Baron.
Second time batting.
Waiting
Open
for
scoreboard.
opponent
David
bat.
Daniel Stark goal 7 open Baron 2 close Baron.
Bowler 5, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Open scoreboard. David Daniel Stark goal 9 open Baron 3 close Baron.
On batting.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4, 5 run. Your team is
David
selecting
Daniel
ball.
Vicky Gemstone goal 0 7 open Baron 0 point. Score.
Rapaka Vicky, third bowler.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 6, 1 run.
55 is
Score
not
after
a
15 balls is
big
34 for 4.
target.
Your team is
You
selecting,
can
waiting for
chase
opponent bat.
15 runs for over it is.
Bowler
easy.
5, 1 run. Required 120 runs from 44 balls. Your team is selecting,
Yes.
waiting for opponent bat.
Let us see.
Bowler 3,
Peanut
5
Raju
run.
Gemstone goal
Your
6
team
open
is
Baron 2 close
selecting
Baron.
ball.
David Daniel Stark goal 15 open Baron 5. Peanut Raju Gemstone goal 6 open Baron 2 close Baron.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Both are batting well till now.
Bowler 2, 5 run. Score after 18 balls is 45 for 4. Your team is selecting ball.
Rapaka Vicky Gemstone.
Waiting for selection of bowler.
45
New bowler. Ashok CH Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Yes, Ashok as a captain
Waiting for
came
opponent
for
bat.
bowling himself. Let us see.
Bowler 4, 0 run. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
Pawan as a striker. 45 for
Bowler 3, 6 run. Required 104 runs from 40 balls. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
Ashok also good bowler. Let us see if he claim 2 wickets in this over. It will be tough for chasing.
Bowler 2, 3 run. Score after 21 balls is 54 for 4. Your team is selecting ball.
54 for 4.
Waiting for
after
opponent bat.
21.
Bowler 6, 4 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Peanut Raju Gemstone goal 10.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Nagaraju playing as a striker.
Bowler 4, 6 run. Your team is selecting ball.
David Daniel Stark goal 29 open Baron 9 close Baron. Ashok CH Gemstone goal 0-19 open Baron 0.5 close Baron.
5 balls.
Waiting for
19
opponent bat.
runs he gave.
Bowler 5, 1 run. Required 90 runs from 36 balls.
First
Your team
over,
is selecting ball. Waiting for
Ashok
selection of
gave
bowler.
20 runs.
Score 65/4.
65.
New bowler.
Required.
Nagasiva ready gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Nagasiva came for bowling.
Peanut Raju Gemstone goal. Open scoreboard. Button.
Nagaraju at the striker's end.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 3, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Yes, better team has to take wickets to win the game.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Otherwise, the match will
Bowler 5, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
best team.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4, 6 run. Score after 27 balls is 75 for 4. Your team is selecting ball.
Open scoreboard. Button. Peanut Raju Gemstone goal 27 open Baron 8 close Baron.
3 balls, 10 runs in this over. 2, 2 and 6.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 4, 1 run. Required 79 runs from 32 balls. Your team is selecting ball.
50 runs partnership between these two.
Peanut Raju
Waiting
Gemstone
for
goal 20
opponent
open.
bat.
David Daniel Stark goal 29 open Baron 9 close Baron.
Bowler
Peanut
2,
Raju
4
Gemstone goal
run.
20 open
Your
Baron
team
9
is
close
selecting
Baron.
ball.
50 runs partnership between these two. Good partnership for their team.
Waiting for
Madison Ready
opponent
Gemstone
bat.
goal 0-15 open Baron 0.5 close Baron.
Bowler 5, 0 run.
Yes.
Score after 30 balls is 80 for 4. Your team is
Nagasiva
selecting ball.
gives 5
Waiting for
runs
selection
in
of
his,
bowler.
15 runs in his first over. Let us see. Bowler has to think.
New bowler.
For wickets.
Saitadaram 222 gem. Your team is selecting ball.
David Daniel. Side Chatterum 222 Gemstone goal 2-13 open Baron 1.0 close Baron.
In his first over, he claimed 2 wickets. Let
Waiting
us
for
see
opponent bat.
if he claim another 2 wickets.
That's out. Your team is selecting ball.
Claim
Waiting for
his-
selection of striker.
David Daniel Stark goal. Peanut Raju Gemstone goal 28 open Baron 10 close Baron.
He claimed his 3rd wicket and
New
important
striker.
wicket.
Palko to D Venk
Nagaraj
gem.
out.
Your team is selecting ball.
Next, Vijay
Ashok
Sarkar.
CH gem.
Open scoreboard.
Soup waiting for
David Daniel
opponent
Gemstone goal
bat.
0 open Baron 0 close Baron.
LN. Bowler 4, 5 run. Required 70 runs from 28 balls. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
Sai has to bowl well. If he took another wicket, the match.
Bowler 5, 3 run. Score after 33 balls is 88 for 5. Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
Side chatter room 222 gemstone bowler 3-21 open parent 1.3. Score.
Bowler 6, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
90/5.
Waiting for opponent bat.
90/5. Just 65 runs to win.
Required. 65 off
Bowler
26.
4,
Target.
6 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Good batting.
59 required.
Waiting for opponent
Score.
bat.
Side chatter room 200.
Bowler 3, 6 run. Required 53 runs from 24 balls. Your team is selecting ball.
Pawan
Waiting for
playing well.
selection of bowler.
Open score. David Nagel Star Bowler 36 open
New
parent 12
bowler.
close parent.
Ashok CH Gem.
He's
Your team
on
is selecting ball.
36. Ashok came. Wait and see.
Selected. A shot CH gemstone bowler 0-20 open parent 1.0 close parent.
He gave 20 runs in first over, in his first over without wicket.
Score. 102/5.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Just 53 runs need.
Required. 53 off 23.
Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for selection of striker.
Vijay sir out.
Selected any gemstone bowler 19 open parent 4 close parent. David Nagel Star bowler
New
36 open
striker.
parent 13 close parent.
Saturayana P star.
Pawan out.
Your team is
Pawan
selecting
out.
ball.
Good wicket for Ashok.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Narayana for batting.
Selected any gemstone bowler 19 open. A shot CH gemstone bowler 1-20 open parent
Bowler
1.1 close
4,
parent.
0 run. Saichadaram 222 Gem. Waiting for opponent bat.
Score. 102/6.
1 or 2 for 6.
Bowler 4, 6 run. Score after 39 balls is 108 for 6. Waiting for opponent bat.
Score.
Better team need 4 wickets.
Bowler 4, 3 run. Required 44
And,
runs from 20 balls.
100
Your
required.
team is selecting
44
ball.
off 20.
44 need best team to win. In 20 balls.
Waiting for opponent bat.
Vijay sir playing. At striker's end.
Bowler 5, 1 run. Your team is selecting ball.
1 run again. Satya came.
Waiting
as
for
a
opponent
striker.
bat. Bowler 4, 5 run.
5
Score
runs.
after 42 balls is 117 for 6. Your team is selecting ball.
Target.
Waiting for selection of
155.
bowler.
Target. 155. Elapsed. Current field
New
angle
bowler.
speed. Double. 150
LNGB
target.
1602 Gem. Your team is selecting
Naresh
ball.
came as a bowler
30
again.
off 18. Required. 117/6.
Waiting for opponent
Required.
bat.
30 off 18.
30 runs, 18 balls.
Bowler 6, 2 run. Your team is selecting ball.
Partnership
Waiting for opponent
is
bat.
going on between these two.
Bowler 6, 4 run. Required 32 runs from 16 balls. Your team is selecting ball.
LNGB 1602 gem. Selected any gemstone. Saturayana B star bowler 20
Waiting
open
for
parent 6 close
opponent
parent.
bat.
Satya playing as a
Bowler 6, 5 run. Score after 45 balls is 128 for 6.
2, 4, 6.
Your team is selecting ball.
2, 4, 5, sir.
Waiting for opponent. Bowler 5, 2 run.
Yes, sir.
Your team is selecting ball.
Striking.
Selected any
Waiting for
gemstone bowler
opponent
22 open parent 6 close parent. Saturayana B star bowler 20. LNGB 1602 gem.
That's
Bowler
it.
2
Your team
open
is
parent
selecting
1.1
ball.
close parent.
Waiting for selection of striker.
LNGB 1602 gem.
New
Bowler
striker.
3-26
Devon
open parent
Nagula
1.5 close
star.
parent.
Your team is selecting ball.
LNGB 1602 gemstone bowler 3-26 open parent 1.5 close parent.
Third wicket.
Score.
Ashok CH Gem.
130/7.
Saichadaram 222 Gem. Next.
Required. 130/7. Required. 25 off 13.
25 runs.
Waiting for opponent bat.
13 balls.
Bowler 2, 1 run. Required 24 runs from 12 balls. Your team is
12
selecting ball.
balls, 24.
Waiting for selection of bowler.
Score. 131/7.
3 wickets need for a better team and
Required. 24 off 12.
24 runs need for best team.
Required. 130. Score. LNGB 1602 gemstone bowler 3-27 open parent 2.0 close parent.
New bowler. Shrivas Reddy Gem. Your team is selecting ball.
Srinivas Reddy
Score.
came.
Srinivas Reddy gemstone bowler 0-0 open parent 0.0 close parent.
Bowling is first over.
Saturayana
Waiting
B star
for
bowler
opponent bat.
David Nagel star bowler 1 open parent 1 close parent.
Pawan and Satya.
Bowler 4, 2 run.
Both are
Your team is
playing.
selecting ball.
Pawan is striker's end. 2
Waiting for
runs.
opponent bat. Bowler 4, 1 run. Your
1
team
run.
is selecting ball.
Satya came as a striker. 21, 10. 10 balls, 21 run.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 3, 4 run. Score after 51 balls is 138 for 7.
4 runs
Your team is selecting ball.
by Satya. (17-9).
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 5, 2 run. Required 15 runs from 8 balls.
15-8.
Your team is selecting ball. Waiting for opponent bat.
They're playing as a striker.
Bowler 6, 4 run. Your team
4.
is selecting ball.
11-7.
Waiting for opponent bat. Bowler 2, 6 run. Score after 54 balls is 150 for 7. Your team is
5
selecting ball.
runs
Waiting
need
for selection of bowler.
just 12.
Secondary out of B-Star colon. Sir ready gemstone. Score. 150/7. Required. 5 off 6.
5 runs in 6 balls.
Secondary out of B-Star colon. David Nagula Star colon 4 open Baron 3 closed Baron.
Pawan Nagula as a striker.
Open score. David Nagula Star colon 4 open Baron
New
3 closed
bowler.
Baron.
Four.
Secondary out of
LNGB
B-Star colon 41 open
1602
Baron
gem.
11 closed
Your
Baron.
team is selecting ball.
David Nagula Star. Secondary out of B-Star colon 41 open Baron 11 closed Baron.
41 not out.
LNGB 1602 gemstone colon 3-27 open Baron 2.0 closed Baron. Score.
Yes, Naresh came as a third.
Waiting for opponent bat.
As a bowler in third time. Let us see.
100 required. 5
That's
off 5.
out. Your team is selecting ball.
Claimed his
Waiting for selection of striker.
4th wicket in his last over first ball.
Required. 150/8.
New striker. Pawan Nagula Star. Your team is selecting ball.
Pawan came as a third time.
Waiting for opponent bat.
0 image. LNGB 1602 gemstone.
5
Bowler
runs,
1,
5
2
balls.
runs. Required 3 runs from 4 balls. Your team is
4
selecting
balls.
ball.
3 runs.
Waiting for
Secondary out of
opponent
B-Star
bat.
colon. LNG score. 100 required. 3 off 4.
That's out. Score. Rapaka Vicky Gem. Cry.
Pawan again out. Last
Score.
ball.
LNGB 1602 gemstone. Secondary out of B. System. Button. All right, deeper.
Bowler 6, 5.
You lose.
Best has won the game by 1 wicket. Srinu Kapila 109 gems man of the match.
West team won by 1 wicket just. Just 1 ball remaining. 1 ball, 1 wicket remaining. Srinu Kapula is man of the match. He claimed 4 wickets in his bowling and also he scored well. By the way, finally both teams are played well from their side. Finally one team has to win. So in this game, Naresh claimed 5 wickets and Srinu Kapula also claimed 4 wickets in his bowling. That is the match between better and best team. I think you are also enjoyed well. Stay with us and wait for more live matches in through our YouTube channel. Thank you and bye bye.
Home. Button. Tap again to exit. System launcher. WhatsApp. All. Get music. Profile. Get Zoom. Column 4. Current. Zoom. Current. End. Current music. Miss call. Less than 1 episode. Grant 10. Caller ID of speaker. Call go after call. Current Zoom. Cancel. Button. Current news active. Cancel. Button. End. Button. End meeting for all. Button.